Video of Alinqua. Alinqua is a company that put this demonstration together. They've taken the video from WebEx, combined it with a integration platform called Extension, which they're experts at, which goes in and extracts information out of clinical databases and combines it to give a total experience to the clinician. And so that's, to us, that's the exciting part, to be able to combine both clinical data with video data to provide a truly valuable clinical interaction between two doctors. So let's go and talk about the scenario and go through. This scenario is about a 9-month-old baby, Tyler Scott, who was brought by his father, Martin, to Mansfield Hospital after febrile convulsion. For those not in the medical area, febrile is a fever. It's not totally uncommon in children who have high fevers to go into a convulsion. He was initially seen by the GP and a nurse practitioner, yes, and treated for his febrile illness. The GP has left to attend his clinic. In small rural hospitals, this is a common activity. We'll take this scenario up here 1.5 hours later, where nurse Tess receives the pathology results.
So Martin, it's really important that we actually, even though he's warm, we actually still need to keep him fairly covered. Okay, so I'm just going to put his little hat on while we wait for those lab results. Oh look, they've come through now.
The important issue here is, as Nurse Tess does this, is that she's notified the lab results and she's asked to accept the lab results. This is an important part of actually knowing in the hospital who has taken responsibility for that act of care.
Okay, so the white cell counts come through as 20,000. Now that's quite high. I sent off some other blood, so I might just call the lab to see if I can get some more results.
There's a single click call to the lab. There's a workflow in place which takes it directly.
Oh, hi pathology, it's Tess down in the emergency department. I sent off you sent some blood results through for Tyler Scott. I just want to chase up some more results, especially his platelets.
Tyler Scott. Yeah. You are 0187347. The platelets were 150.
150. Okay. Thanks for that. I tell you, I also sent some blood cultures. Can you do an urgent gram stain on those for us?
No problem. I'll send all that through ASAP.
Okay. Thanks for that. Okay. Martin, that was just me getting the pathology results, but his white cell counts are a bit high and his platelets are a bit low. I just want to check him out again. You have a seat there, you all right? Yep. Okay. Did he have this rash before? I don't quite like the look of that rash. I might call a colleague, a specialist, yeah? And I might get some more advice.
Sure.
Beautiful.
You see the consultation button down the bottom right-hand side. That allows Nurse Tess to go to a list of potential consultants she goes to. She'll be paediatrics, she'll be paediatric medical. As a consequence of that, the system knows that there's 2 clinicians available for Tess to speak to. She actually knows Jenny.
I do know Jenny. I might give Jenny a call. I'll just give her a voice call first.
Dr. Jenny Specialist here.
Oh, hi Jenny. It's Tess, nurse practitioner from Mansfield Hospital. How are you?
Hi Tess, I'm good. What can I do for you?
Jenny, I'm calling about a 9-month-old boy, Tyler Scott, who's had a febrile convulsion. He's normally well and he's had a fever for the last 4 days. 2 hours ago he had this convulsion and he was witnessed by his dad. Dad's brought him in. He's actually was a bit more alert. He's a bit miserable and he's a little bit listless at the moment. He's had no vomiting or diarrhoea at this stage. His obs of heart rate 180 it's been up to, rest rate 22, SATs are 96 on oxygen at about 6 litres, and his temp's 38.4. We gave him some Panadol for that, put in an IV, took off some bloods, and have given him his bolus fluid. My issue is his white cell count came back at 20,000, his platelets are 150, but what I'm concerned about is actually developed a bit of a rash, and I'm worried that the rash has only just developed in the last 15 minutes.
Okay, it sounds as though I do need to see it. I'm just setting up a WebEx session for you. Can you click on the button and come into a video session with me?
Yeah, no problems.
So she goes back to extension. There's a WebEx meeting button at the top there, which allows a new video session to be generated. That video session allows her to link in with Jenny Specialist. Jenny Specialist is currently at the Royal Children's Hospital, in fact, and she's the meeting officer there. So as the video session pops up, you see the two video sessions down there, and Tess is on the right hand side. Do you want to start the video on that, Tess?
I'll do that.
You see now the video as
Are you there,
Dr.
Jenny? Can you
Specialist
see
said.
that?
Yep, I can see Tyler now. He does look unwell. Yep, I can see him. Can I just see his vitals again?
Okay, so he's...
Yeah, and his rash. You said
yeah,
he's now got a rash.
I really need to show you the rash. I might just get you to hold that for me. Can you just aim that at so I can just show Jenny the rash? Thanks, Dad.
It looks quite blotchy to me, with bright red spots. Does it blanch when you press on it?
No, it doesn't seem to.
Okay, and is the rash only on his tummy?
Well, at this stage, but like I said, it's only been the last 15 minutes.
All right. Look, it could be a serious infection. It could be even meningococcal. What you need to do is give him a stat dose of IV cefotaximine. Give that at 50 milligrams per kilo, and some dexamethasone at 0.16 milligrams per kilo. Then just keep an eye on his vitals and give another bolus of fluid. What you'll need to do is transfer him down to the Children's Hospital fairly urgently.
Okay. Okay. We need to actually get him down to the kids. Can you organise it down your end? And I'll get a retrieval ambulance as soon as I can here. Jenny, what about prophylaxis for us and the family members?
Don't worry about that for now. We can organise that this end. When we have a confirmed diagnosis, we'll contact everyone involved for some antibiotics to be given out, and we'll also notify the Department of Health.
Oh, okay. Thanks for that. We'll get it moving this end. Thanks. Thanks, Jenny.
Bye.
And that ends the demonstration. The important thing about this is for diseases like meningococcal meningitis, once the rash appears, you only have a couple of hours before the child is critically ill and dies. And so the immediacy of being able to get to the school clinicians that you need to make that diagnosis is critical, because you can't give those antibiotics without first knowing the disease is important. And so that's the advantage of telehealth in this situation, to be able to bring in the clinical information, merge it with the video, have those interactions, have the diagnosis being done immediately. Thank you.